Hi, welcome to my training video, 5 Ways to Keep You Out of Court. My name is Carl Torsman. I'm a former Deputy Warden and Training Officer in New Mexico and Arizona Department of Corrections. I enjoy doing training videos for you, and I hope that you realize that what I'm doing here is because corrections is such a volatile and unpredictable environment that can end up in court. Corrections is a lawsuit-prone occupation and specialty. Don't think it won't happen to you. There are many things that can land an officer in court, and in order to help support avoiding such a moment, I put together 5 simple rules what not to do. Some of these are very, very common sense. Don't listen to or adhere to your institutional policies and procedures and post orders. Doing your own thing is not appropriate and will get you into deeper trouble. The goal is to find important information that determines an accurate assessment and response. They have important clues to what's going on, and never disregard your environmental information because that is your own peril. In order to make such an assessment, you must obtain information from floor officers and supervisors. Don't use your own assessment skills as a sole tool when evaluating a situation or incident. Although tempting, malingering is not an appropriate behavior, and once this thought is expressed, it can set the mind of every person going forward. Correctional officers must guard against judgmental thinking and gather subjective and objective data in a balanced manner. The context of corrections may cause you to drift into thinking you can handle almost anything without the need of a supervisor. Stop. Remember that your supervisors are there for a purpose. They're there to bounce off what you're thinking. Don't take the time necessary to thoroughly document your encounter or critical incident. Very important. Lawsuits come years later, and you won't remember the encounter without clear or thorough documentation to rely on. Document completely and thoroughly, as close as you can, and as accurate as you can about the encounter. The record is both a communication tool and a legal document. Reports should be first-hand account of what was observed and what was performed. Remember, even your notes are important for you to keep, because your mind won't remember everything. Not knowing what your code of conduct or job description says about your job. Take the time to know your job. Take your time to know your policies. Corrections may not have a clear practice boundary identified by policy, procedure, and security organizational structure. Some practices are variances of procedures. It's written. If it's not written, make a note of it in your briefing, in your shift journal, anywhere where you feel you can come back and rely on. Correctional officers can be requested to perform outside their job description by supervisor administrators. Just because you're able to do it doesn't mean you're authorized to do it. Some officers have misguided impressions that they can do anything that they're told to do. What do you think of this list of risky practices? Have you been tempted? The pressure, let your guard down? Give me your thoughts. Remember, we are human. Humans make mistakes, but there's a difference between mistakes and misconduct. As always, be safe. Take care of each other out there. If you get a chance, read my book.